Hi guys, welcome back to the channel where today we will discuss the best AMD laptops under $500 on the market. Without further ado, let's get started. By the way, links to all the featured products are given in the display below. Lenovo IdeaPad 15. The Lenovo IdeaPad 15 is a great budget gaming option. It has Windows 10 in S mode as the operating system, as you may want to use one of the numerous guides online to get out of it if you wish to utilize any apps not on the Windows Store. It has a robust plastic case with a nice platinum gray color. It has good connectivity options with 3 USB-A ports, an HDMI output, and an SD card reader that can read SD, SCXC, SDHC, and MMC cards. It's also fairly lightweight at 3.3 pounds. You'll see it's the quietest keyboard with a firm key press when you type on the Lenovo IdeaPad. The touchpad is smooth and responsive, but it's pretty loud when clicking the mouse buttons. The 15-inch screen has a 1920 by 1080 Full HD resolution and has proper color coverage. It can't be utilized outdoors since the screen has a max brightness of 200 nits. This notebook has good specs for the price. It has an AMD Ryzen 3 CPU, 8GB DDR4 RAM, and 256GB SSD, and the Vega 3 integrated graphics card. This indicates it can manage some multitasking and can operate most games on low to medium graphics settings. ASUS VivoBook F512DA. The ASUS VivoBook has the specs you'll notice in any laptop on the top of the list. Nevertheless, the hard drive is one of the slowest of the best gaming laptops under $500. Created for travelers, the ASUS 15.6-inch VivoBook highlights a thin and small form factor with a fast-charging battery. Provided with a 2.0 GHz AMD Ryzen 5 3500U quad-core processor, 8GB of DDR4 RAM, and 256GB NVMe PCIe M.2 SSD, and combined with AMD Radeon Vega 8 graphics, this system can efficiently tackle your everyday workloads. Other integrated characteristics include Wi-Fi 5 for internet connectivity, Bluetooth 4.2 for pairing wireless peripherals, and an HDMI port for connecting external displays. Users will have access to a micro SD media card reader, as well as USB Type-A and Type-C ports for connecting peripherals and devices. Like most systems, the VivoBook 15 is provided with a webcam, a microphone, speakers, and an audio jack. The storage is 250GB SSD. Even if ASUS claims it's an NVMe SSD, it's actually an M.2 SATA SSD with a read of 560 megabytes per second and a write speed of 480 megabytes per second. This is considerably slower than the other gaming notebooks with NVMe SSDs, but still quicker than the standard HDD. Dell Inspiron. Dell has produced one of the best budget gaming laptops you can get at the moment. The 2021 model of the Dell Inspiron has a new look with a smooth metal finish and thin bezels. It weighs 4 pounds, so it's fairly simple to bring it with you. It has a full-size keyboard with a numpad, and each key feels clicky, notwithstanding the short key travel. You'll find an HDMI port on the left side of the keyboard, 3 USB Type-A ports, and a headphone jack. On the right side, there's an Ethernet port and an SD card reader. It's nice to see that they added an SD card reader, and the Ethernet port is ideal when you need to use a cable for better internet performance. But sadly, they did not include a USB-C port. One thing that makes the Dell Inspiron a contender for the best gaming laptop under $500 is the powerful processor. It has a Ryzen 3 3250U CPU with a 4.5% higher CPU mark rating than the 3200U found in various other cheap gaming laptops in the $500 price range. The 8GB RAM combined with the fast SSD is ideal for multitasking, and the Vega 3 GPU will present smooth gameplay on most games in low to medium settings. Acer Aspire 5. If you want to save money and get one of the best gaming laptops under $500, get the Acer Aspire 5 Slim. With the lowest price on the list, you'll get an excellent bang for the buck. The Acer Aspire comes with the same CPU and graphics card combo as the HP above. This means you can play the older games without any delay. Another massive benefit of the Acer Aspire 5 Slim is the display. It's a 15.6-inch 1920 by 1080 Full HD screen with vivid colors. With a thin bezel design, you'll get the most of your games. With the best display on the list and a powerful graphics card for the price, why isn't the Acer Aspire 5 Slim our winner? 2 reasons. Small hard drive. The included SSD is fast and makes booting up the incorporated Windows 10 a breeze, but with only 128 gigabytes of storage, you'll find yourself low on space quickly. And only 4 gigs of RAM. 4 gigabytes of RAM is on the lower end when gaming laptops are under $500. It's possible to update the RAM, but make sure to upgrade it to a DDR4 compatible RAM, if that's something you plan to do. The Acer 15 Slim is a lightweight gaming laptop with a backlit keyboard. It has the best screen on the list and powerful hardware for the price. Nevertheless, you won't get much RAM or storage, so you might require to upgrade down the line. And finally, our number 1, Lenovo IdeaPad 3. The best gaming laptop under $500 is the Lenovo IdeaPad 3. It has a Swift SSD, 8 gigs of RAM, and the best graphics card you can get for the value. The principal thing that makes the Lenovo IdeaPad 3 stand out is the AMD Radeon Vega 8 GPU. If you match it against the Vega 3, another common GPU in the price range, you'll see the Vega 8 has 137% higher effective speed. Visuals are controlled by integrated Intel UHD graphics, and the 15.6-inch HD touchscreen display gives plenty of screen space for web pages, reports, or your preferred movies and shows. Dual speakers with Dolby Audio complement the screen. Store necessary files locally on the pre-installed 256GB M.2 SSD. Want more space? The IdeaPad 3 highlights an empty 2.5-inch drive bay for an optional user-installed HDD or SSD, or connect external drives and other accessories through a USB 2.0 and 2 USB 3.2 Gen 1 ports. Connect to wireless peripherals with Bluetooth 5.0 and go online with Wi-Fi 5. Access MMC, SD, SDHC, and SDXC memory cards utilizing the integrated 4-in-1 card reader. A dual mic array and HD webcam make for easy video conferencing. Use the privacy shutter to block the camera lens when you're done chatting. This laptop also highlights a TPM chip to maintain system integrity. A 35 watts per hour battery gives up to 9 hours of battery life on a single charge.
Thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, then hit the like button and subscribe to our channel if you loved it. Take a moment to hit the bell icon so you'll get notified of all our new latest uploads.